But a bunch of other surfers are going to jump on the opportunity here as you see heat number 2 exiting the water and an intro to heat number 3. It is a good morning from day 5 of the Ballito Pro, presented by O'Neill this year, and B.Mamiya, the young Hawaiian, on screen there in blue. The other surfers all in the top 35 on the qualifying series. It's a good morning from J.Couzinet alongside Scotty Turnbull. As into picture comes T.Meister. Tori from Maui gets a nice swing there. And turning his focus to the right-handers here, Scott.
Well, speaking of his focus, he got here quite late.
Sal Masakela in town for his African surf safari. Lots of things unfolding here in the J.Couzinet region, and including a nice run down the line here from J.Couzinet. Comes here to Ballito. We've seen very strong starts in the last few seasons from Jorgen, but this is an even better one. Seeing very blustery conditions on your screen if you've just joined the broadcast Friday morning here in South Africa. The QS 10,000 continues here. Nice little angles here from R.Heazlewood. Ranked 23rd on the qualifying series. We're seeing him showcased as a wildcard in the first championship tour event of the season.
All right, so here we go. This is R.Heazlewood. This is his 5.33. He found a nice smooth one. He was able to link some beautiful vertical turns, combining a whole lot of variety there. But
as he was amongst the world's best there, but no chance to even take a breath here as the action continues. Short period swell here is just going to keep it coming at us, Scotty.
R.Heazlewood looking for some of these left-handers, so he knows that's his advantage, his strength. So we pick up on T.Meister out the front here.
Well, here goes Tori. This one might run away from him, Scott. It is going to. That one shovels down the bank. Nothing much to report there. Oh, jeez. Other side of the discussion on that, just the sad news that John Florence is out of the world title race, will not be in J-Bay. The yellow jersey, the Jeep yellow jersey will not feature.
The lead he's got at the moment, it might still be wearing it.
Yeah, he could be wearing it. Might not come out till October.
We argued that it might be a yellow hospital gown that he's wearing, rather than...
Well, again, on behalf of all of us, John, get better. We need you.
I'll be adjusting my strategy, because these guys would have gone out there going, righto, I've got to be going for those 13 points heat score totals. But as we get to the halfway point of this heat,
Start here to the third heat of the morning. And as I say that, the right-handers will stay in focus. This is B.Mamiya. Nice little snap to combination drive out of that one. This is already fetching points from the panel. It's a matter of now how high does he send it on the scale. And a nice input there, and the first meaningful input from the Hawaiian.
Here's your heat leader, B.Mamiya. This is his 6.5, keeping him to the face in this one. Linking some beautiful re-entries and some vertical wall work here. Lovely little slash flare to fix.
It is so typical of how the swell will jump up that quickly. Here we see the switch of direction.
So you can see T.Meister there. He's looking, he just wasn't able to generate the speed. He knows he's got that wind to his advantage, and you can see he wanted to go to the air there, but not able to get the speed.
And waiting to see where that score goes for B.Mamiya. Well, how about that? Fourth to first with care of a 6.5, and quickly back into screen and vision is B.Mamiya. The young surfer out of the north shore of Oahu. A baking sunny day there as the northern hemisphere summer really kicks in. Talking of kicking in, here goes someone who's changed direction. Heat leader B.Mamiya puts that up into the rotation. Beautiful flat landing. Pretty solid stomp on it as well.
Wow.
So that was wave number 6 for the Hawaiian. And we want to see the last of White. We spoke about how B.Mamiya cupped the wind into his concaves. What about this?
Have a look at this perfect launch pad. Lovely rotation, full projection in the air. Doesn't even land on the lips. And land just that good. And have so much control over their equipment and their rotation, and just center their gravity that they don't need to. As we see T.Meister.
Wow, Tori having a shot at it down on the other end of the bank there. May have had another hit before then. Not sure what T.Meister had on the opening part. Look at Tori.
So this is T.Meister's one. Lovely little slow mo. Just hand drag so he can square that hit up. It was a beautiful one, and that allows him to set straight to this next one. You can see he was in two minds of the drop wallet or the vertical Rio.
Live action, J.Couzinet down the line. Fourth place surfer. Big section to approach. Squares it nicely. Wrangles with the white water. And how about an end section to smash into? This is going to prove to be a pretty useful score for Jorgen, who's looking to get rid of a 2.87 in his scoreline. Low set of numbers right now for the Frenchman. Single maneuver contribution for a 9.17 sets a very strong theme for discussion here of what the judges want to see in the lineup on a day like today. T.Meister will get to work here. You're going to have to get vertical on these right-handers. This one's proving to be okay, though. A couple of nice jabs in it. Maybe a little section down the bottom still for Torrey. This one's travelling a long distance as well. It's heading to the next rock cove here in Ballito. And Torrey's going to milk this all the way to the inside. Well, Torrey's down in a combination situation in comparison to the heat leader B.Mamiya scores of now a 9.17 and a 6.5.
The wave's a little bit higher, the current's pushing a little bit, but I love this wave. Kind of like right point, so super fun.
So T.Meister, he's been super busy, Neil team rider. He's got 8 waves under his belt, but nothing north of a 5 as yet. So we see, will B.Mamiya do it again?
B.Mamiya already a 9.17 into the wind here. If you're just joining us, it is Mamiya leading with Couzinet lying second here.
Second position, the surfer in white. This is live action. B.Mamiya keeping very busy.
Well, here's your heat leader in picture. Trying to drop now 6.5 and keep the momentum moving forward into the round of 24.
What's 3-man heats?
Well, someone who'd love to go a few more rounds into the draw here. Lovely little drift there. Rail to fin drift from R.Heazlewood. Down in fourth, not requiring much. A 4.62 is the requirement to jump up to second.
Just see R.Heazlewood. We saw Jack Freestone saying it's really hard out there as a competitor because you can't hear the scores, and this was a 6.7. So went up into the roof for that one. It was all about this lovely ditch at the end. So really accentuates, that re-entry by really kicking the fins out.
It's one of those big, rough, big wally waves again, Scott.
So he's done what I said. He's waited for the second one that's a bit smoother. Little re-entry there. Bit of a flatter carve to start. And puts a lot more into that one. And you can see, not only is he a statue, he's a fist-pumping one at that.
Well, Heazlewood was on a similar size right-hander for a 6.7. You feel that score for J.Couzinet might go similar neighbourhood. It does, a 6.33 as we now pick up on heat leader B.Mamiya, who's now spinning it again. Heazlewood requirement, 5.9. Meister remains down in fourth, looking for a 7.67. And here is Couzinet again. Second place surfer accelerating down the line here. And it sounds like the heat is counting down behind us. Well, it's the round of 48 here in Ballito. We cut the field in half. We'll wait for those scores. We'll confirm the results of that third heat of the morning after the break as we call in Kai Linder and Jared Smith for the call.